Okay, now children, I have begun with the recording part. Okay, so in this class, now you'll give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Am I audible? Okay, you can see the board also well. Can you see the board well? Yes? Okay, keep giving me these indications. This is Mumuksh is not put your video on. You have not put your video on, beta. So put your video on. And there are some set of instructions. Please log in into the class within 3 to 4 minutes. Post that, I will not allow you all to admit. Only for today, I am admitting you all children. I know there are connectivity issues also. So still today, I am allowing you all, but from tomorrow on, all of you come in one go. Okay, children? Second, there are some students who are not able to enter into the online class. Okay, you are not able to attend your online class. So there is a request. If you come across some children, your classmates, so you can tell them that these videos will be uploaded on YouTube. So they can go and see the video, what is done for the day. They can attend the class there and at the same time, very, very important, you have to post in your attendance. So when you post in your attendance, three things to be kept in mind: your full name, your class, and your section. Okay? When you post in the comment section, please register your attendance as your full name, your class, and your section. And regarding the class, you can see the class offline as well. Okay, it's there on your YouTube. Now, children, congratulations that you are in class 7. So you've got a promotion, and you know that last year there is this Arish Khan, and there is somebody along with you. So see to it that there is no disturbance while I am teaching to you. Okay, it's good to see you all after a very long time. But there are students where I can see your siblings are entering into. So when you are studying, so make sure that you are maintaining our privacy so that even I can concentrate while I'm teaching. Okay. Now that you've come to class 7, so we will not start teaching you immediately. What is my plan of action for your class today is, we'll begin with a very simple topic wherein I will be brushing up your knowledge of what you have studied in class 6, and we'll take up the essential part, that is sentences. Now children, I'll just write the definition of a sentence to you and then elaborate a little. Okay? A sentence is a group of words that make perfect sense. Perfect sense means it makes sense to you. Okay, children? Are you able to see the board? Is it visible? Is it clear? Okay. A sentence is a group of words that make complete sense rather than perfect. I will also tell you complete sense. So you have learned about sentences in your previous class. Okay, children? Now I'll give you some example of a sentence. I can still see children admitting with class 6. You're from class 6 also as well. I do not know why children like these are joining. From tomorrow onwards, those who are coming without names, I'm not going to admit them. Okay. In class 7, C and D, I can see that there are around 59 students in my class. And in class 7A and B, I can see 63 participants. A very good number. Okay. Now I'll give you an example of a sentence. Okay. His sister is 8 years. Now, children, if you have seen the sentence, I began the sentence using his age. So the first alphabet of the sentence, and I have made it capital. Okay. So when you begin a sentence, the most important criteria to look into when you begin a sentence, you have to begin it with a capital letter. And if it is a declarative, assertive, negative, or an imperative sentence, you end it with a full stop. Correct? You have also learned about interrogative sentences. Correct? Have you learned about interrogative sentences, children? Give me a thumbs up. Have you learned about interrogative? Interrogative sentences, they demand an answer. They ask you questions. So when you end an interrogative sentence, you have to use a question mark. Have you learned about exclamatory sentences? Exclamatory sentences are those that convey sudden expressions. So you're not expecting an answer, but you're conveying a certain emotion, right? So you use an exclamatory sentence. And how will you end an exclamatory sentence? We'll use an exclamation mark. I believe you are aware of the exclamation mark. Okay, so what are the important things that you have to keep in mind? Begin your sentence with a capital letter. Second important thing is if a normal sentence, a declarative or an assertive or affirmative sentence, or a negative sentence or an imperative commands request, so you will end it with a full stop. And if you're using for asking questions, you will use a question mark. If you are exclaiming something, you will use an exclamation mark. I'll give you some examples of sentences that begin with a capital here, and times you will use capital letters in between the sentence. And you know under which condition we use capital letters in between the sentence? When you use a proper noun. Are you aware of proper nouns? Okay, names of persons, place, animals, or things. So when you are naming them, so what you use? You use them as capital letters in between the sentence. Okay, so I'll write down a few sentences for you, and then we'll proceed with a very short exercise. I can still see some children who are waiting to be admitted, and I'll quickly take up the attendance once again. Give me a moment, children. I can just a minute, children. There are so many students, they are not coming in one go. Okay. Those of you who are seeing your class offline on YouTube, you will put in the comment section your attendance. Okay, I'll quickly give you some examples. First one, who has written this letter. Now, since it is an interrogative sentence, so what I have done, I have put the question form as capital because the beginning of any sentence begins with a capital letter, and I have ended with a question mark. Now I am going to give you an exclamatory sentence. How wonderful the painting is. And I have added an exclamatory mark. When I am giving you a declarative sentence, Akshu and Riya are best friends. See, Riya is a name, so I have put R capital. I have used R capital. Sachin is a proper noun, but it also appears in the beginning of the sentence. So even if you have proper nouns in the beginning of the sentence or in between the sentence, you will use capital. Okay, I'll give you an example of a negative sentence. They do not like have coffee. Okay, so children, I have given you some examples of declarative sentences, and I have given you of interrogative, and I have also given you of exclamatory sentence. Okay, children, so this is the way we have read sentences not only in our textbooks but also when we read any novels or when we read any other stories or articles, there we come across these sentences. Okay, and sentences are these group of words which convey meaning. Okay, they convey sense to you. Okay, there is a verb in it, there's a subject, there's a predicate in a sentence. We'll go on with the details in as and when the class will flow. Everything will not be done today, but we'll just do the basics. Now, what I'm going to do is, going to give you a set of words. Okay, and you have to unscramble them and put it in such an order that they convey meaning. I will do one for you, one or two sentences, and then I will give you some sentences for practice. Okay? First sentence. Then take down these sentences in your rough copy, children. Please do not tear out anything. Unless and until you are asked to, do not write anything in the fair copy. You will use only your rough copy to do the work. Okay? One, the match, the team. Now what I have done is, are these words in order? If I want to make a meaningful sentence, what will I use? From here I use the, and since I'm beginning the sentence, I began it with a capital letter. The Indian team won the match. And I the full stop. I'll give you another example. Good. What George is. So I will you? Good. What John is boy. So now you have to rearrange them in such a fashion that it forms a meaningful sentence. See what I have written. I give the answer for it. What a good boy John, and I have added an exclamation mark. Are you able to see the word, children? Are you able to see the word? Can I get a thumbs up from you? Okay. Now I'll unscramble one more sentence for you. On which by who want to which do by you. I know you're smart enough and you might have tried it in your mind. I'm going to do the answer for you and you will check whether you have guessed the correct one. Okay? I'll give you one clue. It's an interrogative sentence. Okay? The answer is who to which want by. Okay, children? Got it, children? Which book do you want to buy? Now, this makes complete sense. So, what have I taught you all today, children? I have taught you few important things. What are sentences? What the components of a sentence are. Okay? You will begin it with a capital and you will end it with whichever punctuation mark the sentence demands. If it's a declarative or an imperative sentence, you know they are like commands, requests. Like for example, do not touch the flower or get out of the class. Another example, bring me a glass of water, please. Okay, so when you have commands, requests, suggestions, advices, you should go for a walk daily. So this is an advice. So this is a form of an imperative sentence. I will explain the types of sentence in my next class. But for now, I am telling you that when you write sentences, you will begin with a capital, see if there are proper nouns, and you will write them in capitals as well. After that, when you end the sentence, see where a full stop is required or a comma, or a question mark is required or an exclamatory mark is required. Read the sentence and accordingly you will put the punctuation marks. Okay? Now children, I am going to give you a very small homework. Okay? I'm going to give you a very small homework of 4 to 5 sentences. I'll jumble the order of the sentences and you will unscramble them and in my next class, that is tomorrow in my next class, I will tell you the answers. You can match the answers there. Okay? So I'll give you this very little homework, 5 sentences only. Try it all by yourself. Do not take anybody's help. Maximum what will happen, it will be wrong. Okay? But you have to do the learning too. So do not do anything in the fair copy unless and until you are instructed. You will do all this in your rough copy, your own copy. Okay, children? Don't do anything in the hard copy, in your fair copy. Okay, children? Now I take down the sentences. Okay, I can see some children are writing in chat, but I'm busy teaching, so I will not involve myself in replying back to your chats. I will give you only instructions here. If you have doubts, you can bring them into your doubt class on Saturday. Okay, children? The homework first. One usual performance. What was it? Second sentence. He is my help book mine. Third sentence. Take this down, children. Take this down. Draw a what is this? Fourth sentence. Very gorgeous. Oh, you are art. And the last sentence. Those have paintings made. Okay. This is not those, this is okay, children. The first one, a wonderful performance. What was it? Me, please, my help book find. Draw in what is this? Wearing gorgeous you sari are. These which act of you paintings made. Okay, so you can take down sentences, and when we meet in our next class tomorrow, I'll bring the answers to this. Okay, children? So revise till then. I'm done with my class for today. Thank you and take care.